All right, life is so precious, and that's the subject of this evening's riff. Now, with this whole heartbreaking, heinous, awful Charlie Kirk story, it gets harder and harder to write another column or even, for that matter, to do more TV segments on it. You think everything that's been worth said has been said, and that may be true, but from my own head and heart and soul, I just want to add a couple of thoughts here on this story. First of all, this is profoundly about free speech. Charlie Kirk was performing leadership miracles by engaging with people who disagreed with his point of view in a respectful, reasonable, open manner. He went right to the lion's den, these left-wing colleges and universities, and he did so with civility. Civility is a key word here, and although you could quibble with me, I'm equating civility with free speech right now. It's the opposite, certainly, of violence. Now, whether you're on the far left or far right, and frankly, most of the violence in recent years has been from the far left, free speech is a founding principle of America, a profoundly founding principle of America. And America has survived. It is still the greatest country in the world. So I want to make that point. Now, second, faith. Charlie Kirk was profoundly a person of faith. He was a strong Christian. He talked openly about Jesus Christ. Let me play this in his own words. Please take a listen.
I want to be remembered for courage for my faith. That would be the most important thing. The most important thing is my faith in my life.
We as Christians have hope that we are going to see our loved ones again, and that we will be in heaven, and that we will be in perfect peace, and that this is not it. In fact, there's something even better awaiting us.
Now, personally, I think this is fabulous. I say that as a person who came to faith myself some 3 decades ago, but I think anybody would admire a Charlie Kirk or anyone else who exercises their free speech to talk about faith. And I'm proud of my friend, FBI Director Kash Patel, for invoking a warrior's afterlife by saying at the press conference today, "Rest now, brother. We have the watch, and I'll see you in Valhalla," end quote. Additionally, let me give another kudo to President Trump's Bible Museum speech, I think it was last Monday, where he cited the importance of faith in God and the importance of the Judeo-Christian tradition. Now, I'm sorry people on the left oppose God and religion. It seems like they have in recent years. All this left-wing culture war stuff. But they are free to avoid faith if they so choose. Nonetheless, Mr. Trump and Charlie Kirk have done America a great service by restoring faith into the public square and into the country and into families. Terrific stuff. Still more for me. A third point. Charlie Kirk was a very good economist. And remember, he had been warning President Trump that the Gen Z youth vote could swing against him and the GOP in the coming elections if the affordability problem was not fully solved. Charlie called this the Mondami effect, referring to the socialist candidate for New York City mayor. And finally, for me, is the matter of life. Now, as a strong Christian, Charlie Kirk was a very strong pro-life supporter. Only God has the power to create or extinguish life. So let me just say the obvious. Life is so precious. And let me say this, especially the life of Charlie Kirk. And that's the riff.